Hey, it's your girl Be Real, and I thank you for joining me for another moment. In the meantime, if you're listening to this, then guess what? You made it to Friday. And I hope that the day has gotten off to an amazing start. And if it hasn't, it's okay, Still some more time left in the day for everything to be exactly what it is that you're hoping it can become. Let me tell y'all something. It's actually very, very late night, early morning-ish. And I just decided, let me go ahead and record. In my mind, I be gonna sit down one day, make out this whole schedule, this whole little thing, and just really plan and prep for the podcast and all that. But it don't happen like that. It just doesn't happen like that for me. I have to wait until God tell me what to tell y'all. And so, And so anyway, he permitted me to go ahead, right now, in this moment, it's 2 a.m, and just go ahead and share my heart on something. So, my nieces, they're in town with us. They've been here for a little over a month now. And, so I don't know. I need y'all to know, anyway. So they always be watching clips of The Undertaker from wrestling, WWE. If you ain't watched in a couple decades, WWF. But The Undertaker, the most well-known wrestler ever, right? He's the one, he calls himself the Dead Man. He come in with the bells be ringing, and just really scared. He used the casket matches and all this stuff like that. Literally one of the most widely known wrestlers of all times. If you don't know who I'm talking about, Google him or go to YouTube, do something. How you wouldn't know The Undertaker though? Come on now. So anyway, he's my niece's favorite wrestler, and so a lot of times she's legit watching clips of him on YouTube. It is funny because we just, confession, my family, we watch wrestling. That's just what we do, okay? I can get out of there for 2 years, but then I get back in there like I never left. So my niece, she's been watching all these Undertaker clips, and Chris and I, that's my younger sister, we decided that we're gonna play a trick. We're gonna wait until the midnight hour, because they don't like to go to bed, right? So we're gonna wait until it's very late, and while they up watching TV thinking we sleep, we're gonna shut off the lights. We're gonna turn on the Undertaker's theme music on the loudspeaker and just scare the crap out of them, right? Let me tell y'all something. The day finally came where we launched our attack, okay? It was hilarious. But let me tell you what happened. So all of a sudden they were watching something on TV. So Chris and I were very calculated. We're very strategic in how we doing this thing. The breaker box is in my bedroom, so I got the lights. Chris got the music. We had it worked out. And I turned off the lights at about 12:28 a.m. Turn off the lights, and I heard them shuffling what is going on? And then Kristen cues Undertaker's theme music. So now the plane is in full, it's in motion now, right? And they got scared, right? They got nervous, and it was just okay, oh my God. And it was something about my oldest niece, which she wasn't really here for it. She got mad. She got mad at me. She was like, man, look, y'all come on, man, quit playing. She act a lot like me. It was so funny. But what I noticed was that I was actually, I was the bad person in this, in this whole storyline. My sister and I, we were bad guys. My niece is playing good guys or whatever. And so when their reaction was come on, man, they didn't, they didn't scream and run and hide the way I anticipated, right? They were just kind of calm, especially my oldest niece. She was very calm. She was very chill. And she was just like, man, they playing games, you know? And I knew she was scared, but her reaction threw me off guard. And as a response to what we were doing, out of nowhere, this girl gets her phone. And it really made me upset because I should have thought they had taken her phone. But she takes her phone and starts playing See the Light by PT. Travis Green, who don't know who PT is. So playing See the Light. And I'm just looking like, how she gonna, I'm trying to scare her. And she gonna turn on some I Can See the Light. What's happening? What's happening to my plan right now? What is happening to this attack right now? Why is she playing this song about I can see the light coming? Like, why all of a sudden this girl got a praise buried up in her that is coming out? How? When I'm trying to scare the mess out of her, why is she gonna have a praise? And so I was just like, okay. And so I ain't gonna lie, I got frustrated because I'm like, oh my God, my prank is not going over the way I needed to go. And so me and Kristen, we texting back and forth, and we pulling out all the stops we doing, you know, okay, all right, well, you turn on Paul Bearer's voice, and if you know Paul Bearer, that's Undertaker's manager, and it's like very creepy voice, like, oh, I'll kill you. Anyway, so just very stupid and very scared, but it was like, yeah, that's gonna get him. And yeah, Chris turned it on, and that, you know, that brought about a lot of fear. It was very good. Like, we're like, yeah, we're gonna do Paul Bearer. And then I turned the lights back on so they could think we were done. And then I turned it back off, like, what you thought? And it was just like this whole thing. But the whole time this thing is going on, my oldest niece, she ain't talking no more. She ain't responding. She ain't giving me nothing. You hear me? All she was doing was playing I Can See the Light. She had it on repeat. I'm like, come on, man. All I could hear was I see the light. I can see the light. I can see the light. And so I'm like, you know what? So I got frustrated. I got confused because I was like, I don't know what to do because this girl, like, I'm giving it my all, but she's not responding to me. What I started doing was literally repeating the same things I had started doing that I was doing at the very beginning. And let me tell y'all something. I think I might have been too saved to try to keep going with this prank because I got slam toe up. Right in the midst of me trying to prank this girl, I messed around and thought about the enemy and how he be playing with your girl. Let me tell you something. When I recognized like how frustrated I was getting, that I wasn't getting the reaction from my niece, and I said, oh my God, that's how the devil be. Because every time he try your girl, I be like, I love God. God got this. I ain't worried about this. I ain't stressing about this. I know God gonna do this. I know God gonna provide. I know God gonna heal. I know God gonna protect. I know he love me. I know I'm chosen. I know I'm not forsaken. I know I'm beautiful. What you thought, devil? You know what I'm saying? And so in that moment, I could feel, I understood. I said, oh, the devil really be frustrated. Wow. And it was just like, that's why his attacks, like, he don't never do nothing new. He always go back to the same thing. He always go back to the very thing that he thought could get you, because really his playbook ain't even loaded. It ain't even full of stuff. He got about 1 to 3 plays that he know he can play on in your life. Like, when I'm sitting here messing with my nieces, I say, okay, I'm gonna keep flicking these lights. I'm gonna keep turning on this theme music, and I'm gonna keep the door. Them was only 3 things I knew to do that would scare them. And after so long, they were unbothered by that. So I'm just like, you know what, devil? Oh, you really are frustrated. And it was just really good because, like, let me tell y'all something. I'm sitting here legit playing games, but I got so messed up because I was like, Oh, no, 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 devil. Oh, you confused. You been confused. You know what I'm saying? Because every time you try your girl, nope, I give it a worship. Every time you try your girl, I get quiet. Every time you try your girl, I turn on a worship song. Every time you try your girl, I'm like, no, I don't have no response for that. And so I was able to feel the frustration that the enemy has, and I was able to like truly understand the fact that he don't got nothing else to do. He has already given me his best shot, so I don't have to be afraid of what he's doing. I might be a little annoyed, I might be ready for him to beat it already, but ain't nothing you can do big enough or strong enough to shake my foundation. And so I'm trying to like prank these kids, but I'm sitting here getting a full revelation to the fact that the devil has given me his best shot. And I just believe that if you're listening to this, then you too can say the same thing, that the devil has already given you his best shot. He has already played every game he got in the book. He has already done all of that. And if he ain't been able to kill you by now, sugar, he can't do it. He ain't doing nothing but making noise. He frustrated because he can't get to you. He's annoyed that you're unbothered. He's flabbergasted that you won't respond to him. And so I just believe, like, just in that moment, I felt like, no, the enemy really cannot win. He really has already lost. Man, let me tell y'all good girls something here. I was like, wow, I think I might be too saved for this prank, because I done got full, and I'm in here crying, and I'm in here quickening, and I'm about to speak in tongues, and I'm about to just lay out on this doggone floor. I text Chris, I was like, girl, you ready? I'm finna turn these lights on, let them get that night bed, because I'm tired. And I just believe it the same way. I was like, I can't no more. I believe the enemy is shutting down operation on you. I really do. Because he know he can't win. He know he's already lost. And that's what it is. I hope y'all enjoyed this prank story. It was funny. Like, it really was funny, but I messed around after so long. I said, God, I hear you talking to me. I hear you telling me that the devil can't do nothing with your girl. Okay, that's what it is. So anyway, yeah, y'all, it is late early and I need to go to sleep. But I just had to go ahead and share that while it was fresh on my heart. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, as usual, if you have not followed me on Instagram, go ahead and do that now at B.REEL. If you put REAL, you're not going to find me there. So follow me now at B.REEL. Yeah, I got some dope stuff going on that you need to know about. So follow me now. Yeah, man. In the meantime, remember that you are loved, you are chosen, you're beautiful, you are enough, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will get at y'all on Monday. Bye.